for these people that want to rip the Browns, like, what's going on in Arizona with the Cardinals? Who's going to be the next head coach over there? Like, I don't see people tripping over themselves to be the head coach of the Cardinals. What did Pittsburgh do yesterday? They hired Mike McCarthy before they even met with Chris Shula for a second time, the defensive coordinator of the LA Rams, or Nate Scheelhaase, the passing game coordinator of the Rams, who the Browns are going out to LA to interview Monday. They didn't even get to their second round of the interviews. They had no process. They just, Mike McCarthy's won a Super Bowl and been a head coach a couple of times, and he's from Pittsburgh, so it makes sense. He'll help us go 8-9 or 9-8. Hire Mike McCarthy. There was no process involved there. So for everybody that wants to drag the Browns, I get it wasn't New York where it was as easy as you take, John Harbaugh out to a nice dinner and he's your next head coach. Wasn't that easy because you don't have Jackson Dart, you don't have Cameron Scatabo, you don't have Malik Neighbors and some of those pieces that they have. But you're certainly in a better spot than the Steelers, I'd say. You're in a better spot than the Cardinals, I'd say. The Raiders are playing in the sand despite having the number 1 overall pick and the golden boy and Fernando Mendoza. Who's lining up to coach him? I don't see people tripping over themselves to get out to the desert and that new dome stadium. They've got a ton of selling points, and they're having just as difficult of a time as the Browns. So everybody's wanting to bury the Browns when their top 2 candidates, in my opinion, the entire way, because NFL insider Jordan Schultz said it on Tuesday, Scheelhaase and Udinski are still available to be hired. And unless Udinski gets hired today in his first interview with the Buffalo Bills, the Browns have this process playing out the way that I think they wanted to play it out the entire time, despite a couple guys dropping out along the way.